Hello everyone, welcome back to another game of Fury of Dracula. We've returned to I don't know what I'm going to call this, the series of the Three Musketeers. I don't know what I'm going to call this. I am playing Dracula today, but Roscoe and Warecraft are both with me in a voice call, and they're taking on the role of the Hunters. So I will be chipping in with a little bit of comments and banter as we go along, but mostly I will leave all of you watching at home with Warecraft and Roscoe. So look after them while I'm gone.
No pressure. Well, hello to everyone. Myself and Warecraft are tag teaming for this one. We've tag teamed a few games in the past and been successful as well as a couple of failures. I'm playing as Van Helsing and Dr. Seward.
I'm playing as Godalming and Mina.
Let the tournament begin.
Good luck, guys. Let's hope it's a good game.
Good luck. Okay. Nice.
Oh, we have great strength, do we? Okay, nice. Good to know.
Warecraft, I've got one white ticket.
Oh, good. So do I.
Oh, excellent.
That is not what I want to hear.
Ooh.
But yeah, Warecraft, if Godalming or Mina get any cards that you know need to be traded, just give Van Helsing a shout and
Okay.
we'll do the trade and know which is which. So
Yeah, I actually do have some which he might want, but not urgently quite yet.
okay. So local rumours in Spain revealed nothing, so that's good. He's not immediate to Seward.
Yeah.
Unless he's done my Barcelona start, but
What do you mean your Barcelona start? You didn't pattern that as well, did you?
I'm trying to get shares with Nomad. Shut up.
Hey, I'll give you the double vampire one, but I don't know. I thought I was the one who did the Barcelona start. Oh, oops! I shouldn't have said that.
Dead and loving it, yeah. Watched that not long ago. Leslie Nielsen at his best.
Yeah, I should say to the viewers at home that we're doing we got rumor tokens on, but we're doing a sort of a different variant where until either it's the second week or until they discover any aspect of my trail or current location, I can't use them. So that I can't abuse putting one down really early and getting. I mean, I might not get 7 easy points from it, but just to stop that possibility.
Okay. Useful. Three. I'm not going to take a ticket tonight because I don't want Van Helsing stuck with 2 white ones, so I'm going to leave
Okay,
that.
well then, Godalming has a card which you might want on Van Helsing, or you might not.
Okay.
Actually, no, he has 2 cards which you might want on Van Helsing, which will give you some flexibility. Or not. Then I can see arguments for keeping both of them on Godalming, given his location, but it's up to you. I mean, if you take the one on the left, you can then trade it to whomever needs it.
Well, the thing is, the one on the left, Suid has as well, so...
Oh, good. Very good.
I mean, I could take it and then it frees up 2 other hands for you to supply.
Yeah,
because you don't want to get stuck with
true.
good hands. You have to discharge one. So
yeah,
I can. I'll take the one on the left and it frees you up for 2 more.
Really, need to consider a lot of different things. I'm actually hoping someday to create a strategy guide website for the hunters. Okay, do I want to? I did not second bond yet. Okay. Yeah.
As in posting on YouTube, Weircraft.
I was thinking of actually creating a website, more a very ambitious idea, but it would have just a thorough compendium of stuff. But it's definitely something that's gonna very much something that I dream of doing someday.
What we get here. Good. Oh, good luck with that.
Ooh, yeah, indeed.
Okay, I'm starting to get into trouble with having to dump medium tier events. Ooh, this is when we want to draw it because now we've got some spaces on the trail. Now this is where I think I want to do one in southern Italy. And where do you want to do the other one, Roscoe? Maybe 50?
Listen, my friend, we're all part of a team. You drew them. You choose your decision. I'll stand by it. So you make both choices.
All right.
What I would say, no, I'm
I don't like this harmony. I need to try and.
Oh my
God! What the actual hell? Oh,
I don't think that's ever happened.
Force is strong in this one.
Jeez.
Right. Okay. Well.
Well, that's just changed the game, hasn't it?
It is. Nantes is kind of like the French Athens.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, hang on a minute. Seward, wake up. What's going on? Dracula's around the corner. Sacre bleu. Okay. Well, let's not be too, because we've got time for this. Okay. That's good.
Okay. Now, do we want to get to 29 in case there's a hide with a hoax there? Maybe 8 or 15 with the same.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Guys, well, I have you have the 2 movement cards we discussed.
So I could give that back to Godalming.
Nina has newspaper reports. I should have told. I need to mention that now because next turn or 2 turns from now we'll know where he came from. He could be 2 away from there. He could be in like 9 or something.
Yeah. So what I could either do is trade just now back to, or at night. I could trade back to Godalming the card I took, which means you could then go North Germany to search it.
Yeah, I
That'll
could do
get
that.
you up there.
Problem is, I don't have a
tickets
stake
you've
yet.
got.
I'm sorry, what?
Or depending on what tickets. I mean, if you've got a 3-2 or whatever, you can just use them to slowly move in. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that moving in with the tickets is probably
okay.
Good.
What I'll do is I'll supply because I need something decent.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, we don't want to start moving too soon. I harangued Burke Molly for that. Well, harangued is too strong a word, but...
Ah, right. Well, here we go.
Well, that was very lucky.
This will save us.
It'll save us time. Might not even need the NR.
We knew we didn't start in Spain because Evil Presence showed that. So the chances
so you couldn't get started in 54, 24.
I think we'll do. I'll check Le Havre and I'll check Clermont-Ferrand, and that way.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because that narrows it down. You know, we don't want to like check 2 away from him. Okay, so, all right.
I think you're right. I think Brussels is a starting point, number 9.
Yeah. All right. I think it's got to be that. He wouldn't have started in Paris. So.
Yeah. Of course, this does mean that he can use rumor tokens. So.
Of course, yes. So. Got to remember that. But okay, I'm full up of good items, so I'm going to move to cover the east-west passage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I really don't see any. No. There's no rush. Just there's a Dracula. I'll supply. It's not what I wanted. Drat.
And the good thing is we've discovered he hasn't used hide, so we don't have to worry about
a delay. We don't have to worry about dealing with a guardian. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can.
Well, that was hired scouts were well worth their rent.
For once.
They were.
Jeez.
Typical. The one time I don't use them.
It's funny because it confused me because Warecraft said, "We'll look at southern Italy," and I didn't even see that come up. I saw Nantes, so I went, "Oh, Nantes, hang on, he's in Naples." And then I looked, I went, "No, begins with N." That's really similar.
Yeah, I've done that before, thinking I'll go with the ends, and then people will start and barrate it. Oh, fucks.
What? Okay, right. I think I need to do this. Okay. So let me just check. Godalming. Worth me trading with Godalming and give that card back anyway, because where Van Helsing is, it's no use to me, and you can use it in the next if you need to.
I think that's a good idea, because that way I can get there in 1 turn.
Yeah. Do you want it to Mina, or do you want it to Mina or Godalming? Who would you rather have it on?
I was thinking Godalming because he might draw a stake. He's more likely to. And take the other one, because you never know who will need it. I don't think Godalming will need it for now. I always like to have that one on Van Helsing, because that way you have more flexibility in terms of who it can be sent to.
Yeah, that's right.
That was lucky. We have all 3 white ones.
Oh, right, okay. We just got to visit the stables.
I have horses on both, both Godalming and Ina.
Oh, all right, okay.
So I'm a little concerned that if I hold back in supply, I'll get the 3rd horse, and I'll have a lot of trouble getting it to somebody who needs it. But your guys are closer to Drac, so I was thinking one of them needs to go to 9, and then the other one should probably move to 38 and then wait. I could move both to 38 and then have one of them go rail to 51 and then up to 9. Didn't wolf form. Okay, he's probably in 15 and get wolf form from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can just.
But you just take care of 9 with Godalming, and then we can work south with
now. Yeah. That way we won't. I have 2 yellow ones, so I'm getting significant value out of this. I think it's 9.
Yeah, as you say, if it's not 9, he would have started in Paris, which would be unusual. So normally Brussels would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we sitting on with? Yeah. I'm gonna hold fast at the moment because it blocks Spain for at the moment. Plus,
Yes.
I need to get some decent. Jesus.
Yeah, I've really gotten the great items so far. It's.
Yeah, I'm struggling, but I'll do. That's okay, right? And well, I think he's not going to do much on land, so we'll just get him moving. I'll check Le Havre. I mean 29 because he's got the card. If it's a fog or anything, I can cover that, and then it allows Godalming to start moving south.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay in Munich, even though I could horse.
Yeah.
See if this is going to be. Oh, it's a spy.
Burn a weapon if you have to, because you pick up 2 every supply if you've got.
Yeah,
one.
I was thinking that. Yeah, but and again, it might be useful. But now I'm going to sit back and supply. I'm kind of guarding the passage north, like if he's in 15, he goes to 51.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on a rail, like I can get to 36 quickly. Interesting opening, starting with a spy instead of a vamp or a hoax. Maybe he didn't have the vamp or hoax. Yeah. If Le Havre is a vamp or a hoax, then Godalming could supply and hopefully get a stake.
Yeah, I mean, or if it is, I mean, Van Helsing's. He can
you're at sea, but Mina is full up on items. I guess we could dump newspaper reports at this point, but the card is. I certainly hope that I didn't give you an unfair hint in that match last night against Errol, Scot-sword.
What hint was that?
About using the newspaper reports to reveal what sea space.
Oh no! I already had that in my head. Yeah, I already had that.
I hoped that you did. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was already in my head to do that.
Yeah. With any setup, there's always a place where it's fairly far away from the hunters. If we set up to make Baltica more covered, then that opens up other places. Baltica is particularly awkward because of the difficulties with moving there. But
Baltica is good for that. However, the one I do look like is if you're moving from Baltica, your options either go to sea or head towards the hunters.
That's the advantage of the hunters of the Drac in Baltica. They will form from probably 15. So he could be in 25.
You can jump down to 15 and rule that out, because if you went to Bordeaux, he could be in Spain. But if you check 15, we know he went to Bordeaux.
Okay, I was thinking of supplying, but all right, yeah, I think that.
Yeah, okay, well, actually, yeah, that's not a bad shout. We've got time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
And if we did go 15, then he could be in 51. He could be in 25. He's in 25, then we might want Mina down there.
As an extra, what you could do is you could always team up Mina and Godalming in Italy and do a search there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. No. Now the question is, do I go to Le Havre?
What you're going to supply?
Oh, I changed my mind.
Right.
And so I think actually I go to 51 here because it's so central. And if he's there, then Mina can jump on him. Maybe Paris. No, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, do that, because I'll search 29 with Van Helsing when he lands. There's no point both of us being there, and then you can move him down. Yeah, that's fine.
I was thinking Paris instead, because that way I can get both to 37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an option. In fact, I'll tell you what I could do, because if I go one, I can certainly go the other. I can train up to Bordeaux, rule that out. If he
Okay,
did go
although the
lower.
risk there is that if he went 15.48, then you're jumping over him. So,
Yeah, but then
I think all in all, he probably went to 25. But maybe he decided to be a little more bold.
The thing is, if I go to 8 on a train, I've got the cards to then jump back into Spain if he went, because if he will from Bordeaux down to 31,
I
can get back there pretty quick. But going from 31 then all the way back up, and then it rules out Godalming having to check one of the two.
15, yeah. Okay, I like that plan.
I'll do that and just see if it's there. We need to start. We don't want to find him this soon and let him escape. So. I'll get rid of that one. Okay, so you went 15 and Wolf from there. Right, okay.
Yeah, you even eliminated 42. He could be in 51 or 25. And if he's in 25, then the question is, does he go into the boot or does he go 57?
I think you've got Godalming and Mina pretty well lined up at the north to... He hasn't got Wolf, so if he's going to try and get past you guys in a pincer move, it's going to force him south.
Yeah. I'm tempted to go 37 here. Risky because he could be in 37, and I don't have anything to defend myself. Well, actually, it's safe. And with discarding that. We definitely need train. There we go.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't want to... I'm not going to take another ticket. I'm okay with the one I've got, and then it allows for better movement for your guys' fast horses, so...
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we have. Well, actually, hang on. Can afford to wait another day, because we've got 3 on him.
Yeah, if you're worried it's a vampire that you don't have any defense against, then you might want... And besides, even if it is a vampire, then letting it mature, well, it would give wolf form back. That's the rub.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, I'll search it tomorrow. I'll search it tomorrow, but then it's a day fight with a vampire rather than a night.
Fair enough. But then again, if you do that, you're wasting a day action. So it's, there's no way to cover all our bases as far as that goes.
As it stands, you've got Seward, Godalming, and Mina. He's somewhere between you guys and the coast. So I'd rather do that than risk damage. Is there any cards you want taken off?
Mina's full up on good cards, and you have none.
Let's do a trade with her. Let's see what we have with her.
And she might stay put in supply, whereas you, I think, are not going to be staying put in supplying. So if you could take 2 off her, that would free things up. Actually, no, I forgot you already have 1. I thought you had 0. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking of something else.
Okay.
Take whatever one you think is... Obviously, the one on the left doesn't really matter who has it. Because if
frees
someone...
you up.
Yeah.
Well,
then again, you don't want to have too many good cards, so I could see you taking any of them, really. The only one that none of them really matters who has them. It's only the matter of which one is strongest.
I guess the thing is, if Mina jumps on Drac, don't want her to die and we lose those cards.
Right. And so...
I don't know what's on the
right.
yet.
I would say the one on the right would be the one Van Helsing should take. Feel free. It's not a strong preference. Feel free.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take the middle because Seward's also got the same one, and they're irrelevant at the moment. And that way it frees up where you've got that. That if so I'll take that, and then that way I can burn it. So it frees you up to pick up another card.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. No, there.
Scot-sword has been playing games where people have been Drac goes to sea, and then you hold back on playing newspaper reports until it reveals which direction he went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One game against the troll, where I was like, no, we can just throw away the newspaper reports, and then he was like, but wait, we can use it to figure out which direction he went when we don't have anything else that can do that. And I was like, Eureka!
Yeah, I'm not sure if people realise newspaper report, it isn't restricted to the land, it's the trail. I think a lot of people think it is just, you can only use it on a land trail. But yeah, it's a useful tool. It just usually gets burnt as soon as it gets drawn if it's immediate. But yeah, it's
right. Yeah,
use.
but it can be useful in the mid game, although not always. Okay.
We know he's gone nonce. We know he's gone 15, and he's wolf from there. Okay.
Right. I was keeping my mouth shut until he moved, but I'm going to scan Italy, which will give us a lot of information. He could have gone 41 from either 51 or 60, or Spain. But I think Italy's probably the best, probably where he went. I'm tempted to night supply here, but I really shouldn't because of the number of... Oh, he went to Milan! Oh, I would have jumped right into him! He's got to be in 57.
Ooh.
I
didn't move Mina to 37.
I find this funny how you find that information before it's revealed on my screen that you moved there.
Likewise. And mine must be lagging because that
happened in the game that we played a couple of nights ago, Roscoe, where you were discovering things before I did.
Oh really? Usually usually I'm the one that's behind. Somebody will say, "Oh, that's good." I'm like, "Wow, what's going on? What's happened?"
Yeah, there was a moment where you were just like, "Oh, you got great strength, damn it!" And I was just like, "Can you wait for it to appear on my screen first, thanks?" Just spoiler alert for YouTube.
No, this modern day of technology, you think everything would run at real time, eh?
You'd think so, yeah, but no.
Okay, so now Godalming has a reckless. Okay.
Oh, at least I got 1 point. I'll take it. Yeah, I was hoping you were going to move Mina down. He's like, "Oh, I might move Mina to 37. I was like, "Yeah, do it.
Oh, it is unholy. Move.
Ooh. Oh boy, 2 points. Youch.
Okay.
Well, if I'm not going to get any mesmerized, then I'm just going to have to do that then, aren't I? Yeah, double escape is bad.
Oh, you don't want that. You do, but not certain times.
Yeah, not.
Okay, so
he's in probably 25 or 57. I do not think moving to 57 is a good idea. Mina right now.
I can get Sue to 25.
Something that can trade to her. I'm sorry, what?
I can get Sue to 25 if we want to close that gap, but that means it's leaving Godalming to clear with the trail.
Well, all right. If he's in 57, he's going to go Adriatic and then either Baltica or loop around. So I don't think we can stop that. Unless you have something to give to Mina, I don't think moving her to 57 is a good idea. If he goes into the boot, then things are different. But I think he'll go Adriatic or, for 25 to Tyrrhenian. And all right, the issue is if he's in 25 now and we jump on him with 2 hunters, then that could work out well. But if he's not, if he's in 57, then using your card to get to 25 would be wasted.
Well,
or would it be? Because, I mean, if we get close to him, then maybe that would be beneficial. But yeah, I agree with you that the issue is we would be giving up, because we don't know yet what's on the trail. So it's
okay, actually. I think I've got it sorted.
Write off everything on the trail or write off some of it in order to get Seward over there quick.
What I'll do is I'll move Seward to Marseille, and if he's in 25, it blocks him coming back into France. Seward, and then Seward can check out Clermont-Ferrand.
Okay. Okay, I think that's a decent compromise.
Helsing can search Le Havre and Nantes.
Yeah. So. Okay. I think that's...
That way, yeah, now we can't get back into France, so...
Yes. Is he possibly in there now?
Unless he's gone
Could
up to
have been,
Zurich.
but he's not.
Could have gone to Zurich, but we never know.
Oh, yeah.
No,
if he is, then... Well, I mean, if he is there, then... Oh, very good. Got rid of that. And I'm just going to sit tight. He could be in different places.
Yeah. Blocking Munich's a good chokehold because
really strong, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not that keen on alternate setups, which leave that area empty. Okay, I'm going to rest.
It's fine.
If he moves again, it could be a hide. Or it could be to 20. I doubt he'll... Well, we'll see.
The other thing to consider, he may have gone north to 60.
Yeah, that's a consideration.
Hoping that we will jump south, so just keep an eye on that.
So I'm tempted to leave Godalming where he is and supply, and also try and get a stake to kill the vampire in Milan. Though if Nantes or 15 matures, that could clear Milan, and then I'll have wasted the stake. So I don't know. Yeah. I want to kind of see how things go there. I mean, if 39 is, say, a new vampire, and Van Helsing doesn't have a stake, then you might have to let that mature, and then it would clear Milan.
The thing is, if you bring Mina down to do a psychic bond with Godalming for Italy, even if he's in 57 and he moves to 38, you can both jump back on him straight away anyway. So
that's, yes, although the issue would be then if you did go 60, then 41, then I would be moving her away from him. But I think that it's unlikely.
You've got fast horses on both. You can then jump to north in one go.
That's very true, honestly.
Okay, we're getting a horror film critique from Zuglord. That's good.
Well, you're not delayed. You can go straight to not, because you searched in the day.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, that's makes things quite interesting.
We could have gone 57-25.
Could have. He could have gone 25-57. He could have gone either one and hit.
Throwing down.
Now, wish we had the card that you had before with Godalming. The issue is, do we try to jump him? Do we assume he has fog? I mean, if he hid, then he's probably got fog. Do we move 57 to head him off? Do we just say put in supply? I move Godalming to...
I think Godalming needs to supply because you've got nothing really for a fight. You need to get a good hand on it.
Well, this is not going to get us, get me an item for an event. Now you could check 25, check 60, or supply. I can see arguments for all three of them. If Mina moves to 37, then she can scan Italy, and then we know he's not in 41. So moving to 60 might be a waste. And if he's in 25, Mina could jump on him.
Yeah, I'll just
supply. Or with a good fast horse roll.
Well, I'm going to supply because I need to clear Clermont-Ferrand, but I want to get.
Right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So let me clear. Let me see what I get from this. Okay.
It's the local rumors or something.
Well, I think I'll keep. Sense of all right. Okay, that's fine. Right. So I'll check nonce with Van Helsing. This is the most active Van Helsing's ever been. He usually hides in the background.
Yeah, stays in London.
I'm going to move down here and see what happens with the vampire.
Okay, so he played an aristocratic in Le Havre and he's played a reckless now. I'm trying to decide whether... Good card, well played. I'm trying to figure out, would he fill the cards in between with stuff that I don't really want to search?
That's the rub, yeah.
Yeah, could be a... Well, I'll look after this.
Ooh, I wish I punched. I assumed he'd have strength or strength.
Yeah, no strength wasn't to be seen.
That's okay.
We got him down to 1, which means we might be able to kill him with a day fight, depending on what we get.
We've got 3 days for that, so we don't have to spend too much time on that. I can clean that up.
Yeah. Okay. So let's rest.
Right, what have we got? Let me see. 1, 2. Okay. And he's okay. Aristocratic, would he have... Oh, do you know what?
We could trade the card to Godalming again. Oh boy, it's a good thing we did not assume.
So if you just leave it be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, well, he's there. He may as well do something. There's nothing else to do at night. And he's in Italy. Excellent.
Okay, so he's either in 57 and 25 or 25 or with a hide or conceivably 20. When 20, then he's really hoping that we did not have the card.
Well, technically, he could be in 24, 60.
Oh, yeah. He could have. I doubt it, but he could have.
Because that's what he does that. You know, we like jump south, it leaves them up there.
Yeah.
It's risky. I mean, that's the kind of move I would do sometimes, but because you're hoping that they're all just going to jump south.
Yeah. And that's, Italy can be...
We know he's in Italy, so that's good.
Yes. So he did not go 60, 41 and is running away from us up there. So
I guess one of your guys could fast horse to 20, and that would then rule out...
Rail to 20, yeah. That would rule out
we know.
Well, let's see what he does. He might go to C, which would mean that he's in 57 or 25 and is...
Head.
Oh. Okay. I don't think he went 38, but could have.
So now we want to watch we don't get bottlenecked in Italy. He jumps to C, and all of a sudden...
So I still think going to 20 makes sense to see whether he went south, because we don't want him to get that far away. Okay, there's a rumor token in 50, probably 57 or 25.
Okay. No,
yeah, with Godalming's movement ability, I think moving to 20 makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't do that. Now we could move Seward, move to Mina, and then do another psychic bond, have her supply.
No, I think that's...
Depending on whether you have a stake that could kill the vampire, or you could go straight to 15 or supply.
What I want to do is I want to find out where he's gone, because coming to Mina is just... We know he's not there, and it's just another waste. Right. I want to rule the cities out. We know he's not gone south.
Yeah, so we could have gone 57, hide, and then 38.
He could have, yeah.
Or he could be in either 57 or 25 and hiding. Or, as you said, he could have been like 24 and then gone up to 51.
Yeah. I mean, Godalming is equidistant to 25 and 57 to check that. What I'm going to do with Seward is, because I am, just for my own, I just want to rule out he hasn't gone to this. I'm going to check with... he hasn't moved and tried to hide, gone past us.
Okay.
I'm going to check Geneva.
Okay.
Okay. So that's fine on there, because we know now if he went to 60, he's gone north, because he can't have gone to there, and I've been in Marseille. I think you're right, he's probably gone to 730, or hid there until Mina moved, but you can jump back on him, that's fine.
Okay. 2 train tickets instead of resting.
Let's see, I still like that. Don't need that, so what's the other deck looking like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vamp cards, right? Well, that rules out a night supply.
Yeah, that's 21 total supplies. That's dead even.
Yeah. Yeah.
And out of 21 were Dracula cards.
So he's got that. He has. I'll tell you what I'll do, actually. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll just do it and it'll make sense to you when you see it, okay?
Okay.
This should help when you're doing your searching.
Yes, could well, because over with him, yeah, because the dilemma is, and I have to discard a knife for this, which I really didn't want to do, but.
Ah, good. That's fine.
That and the day supply.
That
now we have 15 to worry about. Other than that, actually, shit, maybe I should have let that mature because the next one has a rumor.
Don't worry about 15 because Van Helsing's going to jump on that tomorrow.
Okay. I'm more worried about the one with the rumor. But, I mean, surely Godalming would, or someone could get another stake somehow. We'll wing it. And it might not even be a vamp. It might be like a fog or something.
Oh, this is it. It could have, and if it is a vamp, we've got plenty of hunters there to do a tour on, so it's not a.
Yeah.
But we don't want to spend too long on where he's been, and we're going to let him get away again. So, good thing is we know he's not in southern Italy, so I can try and get ahead of him.
So Godalming could move to 57 or horse to 38.
I think he must have gone to 50, yeah, because 25, he couldn't have stayed there as long as he did, because I was covering Marseille and you were in...
He could have gone 25, Hyde, 57.
Then up to there, yeah.
He did, that was bold of him. We could have potentially jumped on him. Okay. Really, never mind.
There's a move I'm tempted to do with Seward, which is risky, but it may have a high reward.
Okay.
It would rule out a large area, so I may well do it, but I'll let you know after this.
Oh, I need to know what you're thinking before.
Yeah. No, I mean after Jack's done his move.
Yeah, he just did his move, so. With Godalming, I can move to 25 or 57. I don't have a 2-rail. I'm tempted to move to 57.
I think check that, because, I think he'd be, there was 2...
Okay. Oh, okay, he did go to Munich, so he's now in 59, 58, or 47, 41. Well, that's going to hurt. I do not have a weapon.
Oh well. Okay. Let's see. So,
we know he went 38. The issue is he in 41, 56, or 50? That was good of him, because now he's ahead of us.
My thought was, I've got sense of emergency. My thought was I was going to use that to jump down and check 59.
If you can handle a fight with him, then yeah, I think that makes sense, because we definitely would, if he went that way, we want to get ahead of him quick.
The fight's fine because Mina can then fast horse to 59 as well.
Yeah. Well, if she gets a good roll, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a risk worth taking.
Well, if he's not there, then we know he's gone north, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's ruled that out. That's fine.
Okay, could have gone 58, and you're going to rule that out next turn, or it could have gone 41. Other item. Need to dump that, but breaks. I think it was still worth a try. I mean, it's so obvious, 59.
Well, this is it. I mean, it rules out he's gone down that way.
Yeah.
Normally, you stay off the rail tracks. So the chance, as you say, he's gone Munich, North Germany. So again, you guys could do a search, psychic bond search in Germany and see.
That's tempting, but we need to worry about the vampire in Venice. I do not have great items.
Ooh. Thanks for that.
Oh, that's fine. Luckily, you're at 14 health anyway, so it's not drastic.
I think I can deal with the vampire in Venice with Mina on second thought. Bit risky, but I think I can deal with it.
Okay.
All right. Rest. So yeah, I'll go 38 and then rule out Germany next turn, I think. And then move her back to Venice to deal with the vampire.
Okay.
Although if this doesn't work, then we're in a lot of trouble. Safer play would be some sort of shenanigans. Right,
yeah.
57 more of a sure thing. Okay, that's only one healing, which is good, but he's at full health, which is not good. He's played well. He you know, if we realized he was at 57, we could have jumped on him. Here's another rumor. It's probably 41, I guess. Okay, this could hurt if it's a dangerous encounter, but I think we gotta risk it. Wait a minute. He didn't! He's in 20. He went 25.
Yeah. That's fine because we can. That's okay. I can get up there.
All right, I'm staying in 38 and supplying and resting with Godalming. I gotta do. Mina can deal with 57 next turn or this turn. She could supply and then deal with it. But we're in significant trouble here because he's in 54. Okay, get on the rail line. He's in 54. Or conceivably 24, but probably 54. Actually, wait a minute. You want to get a 2-on-1?
Hang on, let's see. Hang on. Venice, there.
Can you deal with 57 with Sword, with the vampire there? Do you have a stake? Do you have powerful combat items?
No, not particularly.
Okay, well, Godalming might be able to deal with it. I'm tempted to night supply with him, maybe get a stake.
So he must, if he's gone there, 24. So Seward was in Geneva when he moved. So yeah, I think you're right, 54.
Yeah.
So.
And I can get there with a good fast horse roll.
Okay.
My guys have all non-yellow 2s.
Okay.
Risky, but worth a try.
Yeah, that's right. If you can bring her in, that would be ideal.
Cannot.
Oh. That is a shame.
Killing this thing. Sorry about that. Worth a try.
That's all right.
If he escapes his bat, then he can escape into Spain, but his other options are moving towards us. So I don't think escape his bat would be as catastrophic as in some circumstances.
Okay. Aha!
Ah.
Ahaha. Made you think I was running away.
Yes. Yes, I was.
He was trying to run away, but his gout was slowing him down, so. Okay, so now, let's see, the only issue here is... Yeah, okay. So... Okay. Stops the escaper's bat anyway.
Yeah.
Scot-sword, you must have loved it when I came up with my sense of emergency plan, eh? You must have been laughing to yourself. Yeah, just like that.
I believe that. That makes me want to do more of those tricky double back type moves.
Don't. It's not good for the heart. Trust me. That was a horrible 10 minutes.
They come off. When they come off, that you feel like you're a genius. But yeah, I mean, I've had some that have come off, and I've had some that haven't. And when it don't come off, you're like, I was just too clever for my own good.
I'm night supplying. Get something.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, well, that's not what I'm looking for, but it might be of help. Ooh.
Oh.
Listen, I just drew escape route. If you want to avoid another fight with Drac, you could trade with Godalming to get it right now.
Shout, thank you. Let's see, what have I got to get? Yeah, I think I need to pass his sword. Yeah, I'm doing that, yeah. It was Godalming, yeah.
Godalming.
Perfect. I'll let you keep that one as well, because that's handy.
Now, here's the big question. I don't know whether I should attack 57 now or wait. If it's a new vampire, that would be tricky. But I think we got to go for it, given that we're not in a good position here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay, well, that's going to hurt a lot. But at least
Jesus.
We got rid of it, and it's not, it's not a vampire. Yeah, Godalming and Mina are in rough shape. They are probably going to want to stay back in the general area they are in order to supply and heal up, which is bad because they both have fast horses. So if Seward was to move to 57, you could take the fast horses and then use them on Seward. But Yeah, this isn't good. My plan with them is stay back, supply a few turns, and then deal with both 25 and 36. Because 36 may well be a vampire after all.
Right. Okay then.
All right, lairs. Nothing in our immediate area. He's probably heading into Spain. So I don't think we can stop him from getting to the sea and making a mess and then escaping. If he stays put, or if he eventually loops around back to Med, then Godalming and Mina are going to be in good positions where they are. So yeah, I'm going to sit back and supply with. Okay, yeah.
FYI, he's put Milan as a layer just to make sure you don't move there.
Thanks. Okay, I'll discard that and I'll discard that. This is not where we want to be, and that's not what I wanted to draw. I don't want blood transfusion. Again, if Mina is probably going to stay put for a while, given how bad she is. Oh, you're going to jump past her. Okay. Makes sense. I just thought maybe you'd want to stop and get the fast horses and then do the chartered carriage.
Yeah. You guys can heal up relatively. It's more about getting the tools. You can heal up with Suid rather than just jump on him and get this other Ruma token checked.
Oh, right. Oh, you're going to take care of it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I can, yeah.
We might have to make do with just 2 fast horses. Godalming drew a stake on his turn, so if you want to have him deal with it, he can.
Okay.
He can go through Zurich to avoid having to deal with the lair in Milan. And Mina can hold... Actually, I kind of like the idea of him being in Marseille and Mina further back. Yeah, the Ruma tokens are definitely having an impact on the game because I was really worried that Venice was a new vampire. So this does feel like a balance between the old Ruma tokens and no Ruma tokens at all. Then again, not all games will be like this. I mean, in a lot of games, Dracula will, in the mid-game have few opportunities to mature an encounter.
And that's what I like with Ruma tokens, is you can use them as a red herring as well, just to force hunters to check something. So
yes, like he did there.
Because I think if we had Ruma tokens off, we would have probably discarded a few locations and jumped on him in Spain and Italy.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case.
Right.
I was really concerned about Venice there.
Right.
It was a wolves and a Sagani bodyguards.
Yeah, you need to try and get conventional weapons on your guys, at least one.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. Unfortunately, I don't want to go to anyone now, because if it's another Sagani bodyguards, I am dead as a doornail.
Yeah.
Could be another fighter vamp, in which case Mina could maybe deal with it herself at 5 HP.
I mean, I can start moving with Suid down into Spain because we know it's a new vampire in Marseille.
Yeah.
You could take the Dalmingham eunuch and team up and try a 2-on-1. It obviously become delayed, but you'd have 2-on-1, which would get rid of her.
Right. I think
down to 4 health already. So
yeah. So that sounds like a possibility.
Just got to remember about
or just have good. But the thing is, Godalming has a stake, so I can just move him there and have him stake her.
Oh right, well yeah, that's fine then. Yeah.
I didn't draw that many stakes early, but I did get one in Munich there.
Well, that's fine. If you do that, I can leave there as Seward.
Yeah. So your guys are kind of up. It's up to you to figure out how much pressure to put on Drac.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he get? Oh, he has wolf form again, so he could have gone 8, then 39, and then be trying to double back. Layers. No, he's not in 39. 39's a layer. He could have gone, but he could have gone like 15 and then 36. Could have done it again. I would guess that he, after the first one succeeded, he was like, I don't want to push my luck. Okay, if I go there.
Yeah, I think you might want to breather and try and get as far away.
Yeah. So the question is to move to Marseille now or supply? I'm gonna do it now.
Depending on what you've got in your hand, I mean, bear in mind you can only hold. You said you've got fast horse and a stake, so
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Might as well take care of it
of
now because I don't want to supply and draw more good cards.
If you get rid of the state, you can then you've got 2 slots.
That's what I was thinking. That time the fast horses came out well.
I'm not going to join you, okay? So you're on your own.
Would have been a lot worse.
Seward, what are you going to do? Has taken Claremont off. You know what? I'm going to.
We don't have a rail ticket. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to trade the fast horses? Do you want the fast horses now? Or do you want to stay put and supply and then take the fast horses tonight? Because I'm hurt. I need to stay back.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Yeah, I'll supply just now and then I'll take them off you tonight. That's a good shout.
Okay, yeah. Because then I can probably get the third one on Godalming if I just sit back and supply.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. You just need to keep. Yeah, this will really work out well. Actually, this is actually going to work out good. So let's do that because I don't want to. I'm going to burn a card there.
Okay, I'm not in danger of dying by encounter here, so I'm going to take care of it in case it is a hoax.
Okay.
Could be a vampire, but I think we got to risk it. All right. Search. Use stake.
Boo hiss.
Now you're going to take the encounter. Take the horde.
Yeah, so I'm going to do this, and there could be a couple of things we can do that'll benefit you as well, which you'll see.
Okay, yeah, I can mill out bad items like that. I think you need the 2 on the right. You can take both of mine. I'll probably draw, because, I mean, I'm just going to sit back and supply until I get a good hand again.
I think I'll do that, yeah, because then that's useful. That's a useful hand for me if I'm chasing him, and then you can
then have both. You have a lot of different powerful options. Yeah. Oh, take my tickets too. I'm not going to need them.
Okay.
No, because you might need at least one.
Well, I'm going to leave you with 1 because I don't want Godalming picking up 2 3-2s because it ruins the fast horse economy.
Okay, fair enough.
And yeah, that works because you'll see it. That's fine.
Although I can mill them out by just. Well, the thing is, I need to rest. So, all right.
And now I need to do this for you. So you can have... where's...
Take the one on the right. I'm not going to need it. Steward might want it. I mean, I'm not going to be able to use it anytime soon.
Right, okay.
And yeah, I'll just sit back and we'll do our best to put together a...
You can stock up from there and get some good... Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I am tempted to rest here because I have another day to deal with it, and I don't think
I agree.
Him is going to help. What?
I agree. Okay. Yeah, so that works. So let me see who. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we're going to find out soon whether he did go into Spain or double back.
Now, you can take the opportunity while you're here with Seward to heal, get 2 from me, because I'm leaving after this. If you want to get 2 health,
I think supplying is too important.
Okay.
Yeah, tempting.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd go to 15 to check that. Make sure he did not double back.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he went 48 or 8 and then 47. You're still in full health, so careful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just because we need it right. Okay,
yeah,
that's
he
fine.
Went, he went
Spain.
deep into Spain. He could be in Cadiz right now. Okay. I'll do another supply action.
Yeah, we want to try and get good events on the guys. I mean, we've got another week, and he's used his. Genoa needs to be.
Well, there is an argument for letting Genoa mature if it's a vamp. Obviously, I'm going to check it in case it is a hoax or something else. Okay. But I would guess fog, and I'm fine with that because if it's fog, then I just stay put and supply, which is what I wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if it's never mind. I'm definitely going to be in support roles here. Let's see if this is another one we catch at the last minute. It is fog.
Okay. Did you see? Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's no difference whether it matures or doesn't mature. It would have had the same effect. And Toulouse is rats.
Toulouse is rats. Let that go. Yeah.
So we could go South Atlantic Med. And Godalming can get to England somewhat quickly, so yeah, we just we're undersupplied for this point in the game. Not hugely though. But I'm going to supply and rest, and hopefully we'll cobble something together. Oh, that's good. Got the 3rd fast horse.
Ah, perfect. Get rid of that one I gave you because that's not conventional. Try and keep a conventional weapon in case you get hit with anything.
Beck has other ideas, but I'll keep trying.
Right. So.
Because if I at this point, if I send either of my guys into Spain, then he's just going to, I'm just moving them away from where he will possibly end up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he would have gone there. He can't have gone there, and it's okay. Let's just check if he went, because he might do Santander and try go back up.
Yeah, that's a worry.
Hasn't. That's fine.
Oh, he's somewhere in the southwest of Spain and hiding.
Yeah.
Can't have gone 4 and then back. Yes, Roscoe?
Yeah, to be fair, Van Helsing's already, he's pretty...
Wait a minute. If you go 34, he could have double vamps there.
Yeah.
Godalming just drew a stake, so if you have another chartered carriage, you could trade it to Godalming, and then he could move to 34 to deal with it. But we really cannot afford something like a death at this point.
And the argument is, I mean, he could have...
Could have done 34 hide, and then now he's in 12 or 1.
Well, I tell you what, because I've got a card to counter either. Let me check Alicante.
Okay, yeah, I have that card. Okay.
Let me check. Right, so he's not there. Okay, so
Okay.
He has gone Madrid, so yeah, now we know he's going to be looking at going into the South Atlantic if he does. He has got wolf form, like you say, though. So you guys can pick up some decent cards now. Hopefully.
I'll do my best.
The thing is, with Godalming staying there, if Seward does move and then he tries to wolf past up to 8, Godalming can be on there anyway. So
yes,
I'll try and force him to C. But it would really be great to get Rufus.
Yeah, that's. I'll keep supplying, and hopefully we'll get him.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You're in a small city, so.
Yeah.
14 out of 42, so, very close to average.
I really risk it.
You could get, like, evil presence or something.
Now, I need to get this off him. Yeah.
So I don't know how we're going to be able to deal with all these encounters. We may have to let something mature. Obviously, Toulouse is harmless, but I cannot get to Zaragoza in one turn. I can get to it by drawing rail tonight if I draw 3-2, or obviously I could move to Bordeaux now.
Well, you've got fast horses in Godalming, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, right. So yeah, I could risk the roll, but yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I mean, it's either the problem is if we had renewed vigor, for example, I would suggest that we jump on him, but we don't, and we don't want to get 3 in Spain because he'll just jump to sea and that's it. I think you two holding back's a good move.
I'll do what I can. I have 2 stakes on Godalming. I'm tempted to dump one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. See what we get here. Wax cylinders. That could help. Unfortunately, it's going to take a long time to get to whom we need, but it could reveal a hide. If you give that to trade with the day action, well, no, it's too awkward. I think we gotta start, like, maybe move to 31 or maybe Madrid, depending on what you got, whether you can handle 2 fights.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what I have. I think, you know what? I'm going to try this because I'll have a look and see. You know what? It rules it out, and if it does, it forces him. Let's just see if he's gone to Lisbon. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So he went Madrid, Hyde, Cadiz, Feed. That would be my guess.
Any of those.
2 vamps with 2 vamps in.
I'm more inclined to think he went Madrid, then he would have hid when he's at the coast and done a fog or something, then he can feed because he's comfortable.
2 vamps or 2 vamps in Cadiz.
He's feeling comfortable.
I can get Godalming down there with a stake eventually, but I mean, we're going to have to choose what we let mature.
Yeah, I mean, if it's both,
to draw like a hired scouts to nail it down, but no.
I mean, if he's done double vam, I'm inclined to just, there's no rumor token. He can't use one. I'll just leave it. There's no point in fighting 2 of them for the sake of it. We just let them go and keep on his trail.
Zaragoza being a hoax would be real bad, but maybe it isn't. I mean, assuming we're going to ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to, because otherwise we'll just be going round and round.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? I'm inclined to supply.
Or you could take care of Zaragoza. Yeah, supplying makes sense.
May as well. I'll supply now because we can see what we get. Okay, that's good. I can get that to somebody. Godalming's going to do a trade. Sorry, Van Helsing's going to do a trade with Godalming tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Which works because I'll take wax cylinders off you.
Okay, now I have to discard something good.
Oh. Okay.
Really stinks. Discard that. I do another good card, so it's like, well, I hate having to discard a good card, but I have to discard a good card because I drew a good card.
Yeah.
Do you think I should rest or try to get a better ticket here? I think rest.
I would say rest, yeah.
Yeah. Then, yeah, because Godalming has the wax cylinders.
Yeah. Again, there's nothing really to do. Horse economy's up to speed, so you know what? Let's just a little chill. So I'm going to give you, obviously, and I'm going to take.
You want to keep the one on the left because you.
I was going to give that to you because you could.
Me? But I'm not going to really be. I mean, you're going to need it to get out of Spain, whichever way he goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Right. That's fine.
Yeah, that's going to help.
No allies. Can't believe it.
Yes, the card I discarded was Surprising Return. And I thought, as soon as I discard this, we're going to get a useful ally whom I want to bring back. But in a way, you know, if it's an ally like Rufus, obviously we'd want to play him as the ally. So maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we really could really do with him now because he's going to go,
He's going to probably go on a long voyage to get up clock. So yeah, he had to have embarked from Cadiz. Madrid, Cadiz, and a hide in one or the other. Saragossa is about to mature. I'm not going to move to Saragossa because
I
really don't want to diving into Spain.
Tempted to just leave Spain. I mean, you know, if a hoax is a hoax, that's fine. But you know what?
Well, yeah, I hear you. I'm going to supply then because we don't know which way he's going. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can pick up the cards that we need to then, once he lands, get on him.
That's the idea. And I got a physical weapon, which is good.
Oh, good.
Let's not renew Rufus Smith, but it's good.
So, yeah. Okay, then. So we know that he's gone to sea from Cadiz. We've got to assume that he obviously went there and hid from Madrid. I mean, he could have gone Madrid, Granada, Cadiz, Fed, gone.
Yeah. But I would guess he hid in Madrid to get the double vamps, or hid in Cadiz to get the vamp protected by fog.
So let's see, what do I have?
You could maybe deal with Zaragoza on the way out of Spain, just in case it is a hoax.
Right. Are we off the opinion then? Are we off the opinion that let's just leave Spain as it is? Because the good thing is he can't come back into it, and let's just get back on his trail. Most he's going to get is 4.
I hear you. If Zaragoza is a hoax, then, you know, that's obviously very bad, but you know, hopefully it isn't.
Right, well, let's check.
The idea is you could tag it and deal with it on the way out.
Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to jump on... Hang on, let me see. What's... Okay, let's hang on. What's he done with his layers? Has he changed Toulouse and Milan? Right, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to discuss, you know, long-term planning because we don't want to give him information yet about like what cards we have.
Okay, I think...
The idea would be that since Madrid could be a hide and a double vamp, we ignore it, but then we deal with Toulouse with Stewart or Van Helsing on the way out, and then write off everything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump straight to Zaragoza, clear that. It is what it is, and then the other 3 we leave, and we just leave Spain and we start finding where he is. I would say that's.
Because double vamps dealing with double vamps could backfire. You're not going to go very
that's
well.
it.
All right.
We're now on
Doesn't matter.
Wednesday.
You got the fast horse roll you needed.
so we need to get him. No, I don't really want to do that yet. Okay. Oh, you know what? I may as well. It's been there for ages. Let's just see what he did.
We hid in Cadiz, or we went Granada to Cadiz.
Yeah. I'm happy to leave that. I don't want to risk, as you say, if it's a double vamp, it's just.
So, see what Zaragoza is. It is a hoax! I'm glad we didn't write it off. That's the other hoax.
That's lucky.
That was clever of him, because he was thinking, it might delay them on the way in.
Yep, that's good. That's fine. Stop sending you power cards, and he's used both of them, so.
Yes.
Okay.
And Mina's up to full health again, which is always good.
We want to get our guys.
Here, North Atlantic or Med.
Yeah. Well, we want to do what Scot-sword does, is get both the guys on a port and then hope we get evil presence or local rumours.
Damn.
That could be really helpful, yeah. If we get
then he'll see what it's like on the other side.
See, right now, whether we get that, we have a chance of getting it.
Stop using my strategies against me, damn it.
Victim of your own success.
Oh. No.
That's a shame.
At least it's
Yeah,
not
searching with her would have been useless, because I've already discarded the surprising return.
Well, we know he left from Cadiz. Yeah, so he knows he's either in the. Yeah, so let's just pop him up there.
Might need to send someone to England to see if I kind of head him off.
Remember, Van Helsing's got space. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. He did hide in Cadiz.
Do you know what? That's not even worth it. It's either, as you say, it's either double vamp or it's going to be a fog or something. So it's just not worth.
Yeah.
As a rumor token, we'd have to.
Down. Yes.
He burnt his rumor token, so that was fortunate.
Yes.
So you are good to go.
Suppose we could try night supplying here to see if we get evil presence or local rumors, but of course that's risky.
Yeah, let's see. What is the one? The good thing now is he's burnt both hooks, so there's no risk of them going back into the deck. So I think we've got enough time for the day ones to keep burning at the top. I think we'll do that. He's okay for.
So no night supply, hoping to get a clue, because the key is: do we know? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I just thought Godalming may have. Yeah, Mina's full up on items and events, so I wouldn't want her to night supply. If someone was going to do it, it should have been Godalming.
Let me do this just so I can see what Mina's got, because there might be some stuff I can.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, like for example,
I want to keep the one in the middle, but
take
wait a
the
minute.
one on the right.
Okay.
The one on the right I can distribute.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think
because of her hand, I want to keep the one in the middle.
Yeah, you keep those two. I think I'll do that. I'll take that because the other two I'm going to distribute amongst others anyway, so that'll free me up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See what you think to this. Well, this should be fun.
Now the issue is Do we have something which can potentially reveal where he went? If we don't, do we start moving people around?
Yeah, I think we need to
Depending on
start.
when and where he lands, we need
Yeah.
to. Okay, he went to did another sea move, so he's either in Tyrrhenian, or Irish, or English Channel, or North Sea. Yeah. Vampire matures in Madrid.
That's fine. It keeps all the
So
seasons. He can't backtrack anyway, so that's fine.
we're not going to do that. Yeah. All
That
right.
would have been
I'm
a
going
good
to
move
fly
if he'd
again.
timed it. If he'd timed the track had matured, and moved one of the seas, he could have then gone back. But fortunately, he's had to keep going forward. So
Okay, I'm going to supply.
there's nothing really. Right. Okay. South Atlantic, North Sea. I think for yes.
Maybe we should send someone to England as a in case he went there.
Yeah,
Or maybe we should stay put in supply.
Problem is, it's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, well, he can't really. Oh, Jesus, he really can't do anything just now. Right, I'll do a trade.
Why? Trade? Day trade?
Yeah, because one, if I, yeah, well, actually, you know what? I'll do a supply because I need an extra. Right, okay, that's fine. It burns that.
We'll see if she can do useful information with this. Well, that is going to help.
Good. Okay.
That is perhaps going to be very significant indeed. Okay, do I want to heal up from 9? No, I want to reserve tickets. Do I? No,
You've got fast horses,
still want to heal. Yeah, I have fast horses.
Yeah. Voltages is always better. He's fine. There's nothing I need from him. I need to do a couple of moves with.
Okay, I'm going to wait till Drac makes his next move. If you rest, then you're one hit. You can survive one more attack, but you might want to trade.
Yeah, I need to get one of these off me. I'm just trying who I want to.
Okay.
I want to give it to.
Oh yeah, right. I remember you wanted to trade.
I'll do this and do this. Yeah, like that a lot. Friday he's on 11. He needs 7 points, so yeah.
Not looking too good, but we do have, a lot of
2
cards
days
in hand, so we might be able to pull it off. I feel sorry for people like Burke Molly who get to this point and still have 50 cards in the deck.
Oh yeah,
quite significant.
Jesus.
Did that in my game this morning where I beat him as Drac, and he did that in the game against Errol, I think, which was closer.
All right.
I think him and Errol are, broadly speaking, same skill. Oh, is he burning more? Or did he wolf? No, he's okay. So he's now in Ionian. Wait a minute. No, we're not using that. So he's now in Ionian, or North Sea, or conceivably English Channel. All right. Assuming that he's in one or the other, I'm tempted to start moving to Munich. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think this out.
Yeah, that makes sense. We could have 2 and 2. You could send 2 that way, and then my guys can start covering the north coast.
Yes. So
we need to move, yeah, because we're just giving him distance.
That makes things very simple. Is Milan a lair? It is.
Watch with Milan's a lair, yeah. Watch that.
Oh, I'm going to go to Genoa and then have her supply. I can't get any further. Or should I move her? No, I can't. Do we have a speedy telegraph on anyone?
No. On my guys.
Then I'm tempted to just sit tight and supply. Yeah.
Okay, well, I could do, let me just check. I could give this to Godalming, actually. This might help. We'll look at this and see what you think of this.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can see what I got.
Yeah.
I think that the chartered carriage is probably going to be helpful. And you take the one on the right.
Okay. That's what you mean?
Yeah. Have a plan.
Okay.
Could backfire, but then again, we're not in a good position, so I supply with her.
Well, when Hannibal had a plan in the A-team, it always came together, so...
Wait a minute. What am I? No, I don't want to do that. All right. Wait a minute. No. I'm thinking. No, that's not going to work. I wish you'd taken the other one, but it's too late now. I didn't really think that through. Do one of your guys have a heavenly host?
Let me see. Yes.
Good.
One,
okay, then
we have one. I've got one heavenly host on these guys.
Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I think the idea is we'll kind of use the card to figure out whether he went Ionian or northwards. Eliminate. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of different ways that could go, but so.
Wait into it. Yeah, when he lands, yeah, it's a good use to do that. Yeah, so we'll know because now he's either going to have to land. If he's in Ionian, he's going to have to land now.
The idea was I could play it now so that if, play it on 50 or 50 and then put Heavenly Host tokens on 46 and 3.
Yeah, but then he can go to the Adriatic or the Black Sea.
I hear you, but then the permanent one on 50 is going to block him.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'd be tempted to wait. I mean, I would imagine he's going to land in the next round.
Yeah, and then the idea would be a place that. Yeah.
What I'd suggest, if say for example he's in the North Sea, if he lands in the UK, you could place one down. That would rule out the UK.
Okay. The other thing, obviously, I wish I didn't have to reveal this, but Mina has hypnosis. That's why I'm hesitant to move her.
All right,
so
okay.
the idea is then we could either play Consecrated Ground before he lands, we could play it after he lands, or we could play Hypnosis to narrow down where he is, and then the turn after that, use CG.
But definitely, the latter. Yeah, she does Hypnosis during the day, and then at night, you place down CG.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. Don't waste CG.
I forgot that you can use it during the day. obviously.
Because if he has to land now, yeah, immediately we know where he is. So
yeah,
perfect.
Wait a minute. Chartered carriage. Do I get tickets? I'll get tickets. Oh well.
I think, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just do this first. I
think overall we've done pretty well. Given everything, we've made reasonably intelligent decisions. The two things that killed us were the way he outfoxed us in Italy there.
Yes.
Then also the way the bad fast horse roll, which allowed for him to escape there. All right. I'll make that trade.
Yeah, because when I moved Seward to 24, I was contemplating 25 or 24, so it was 50-50. If I moved him, obviously, to 25, we would have found him then.
Yeah.
Forced to see, or we jump on him. But you know what?
Yes,
These things happen.
But it is what it is, yeah.
So he's got a long way to go, so.
Ways.
If only we had Rufus in now, this would be fantastic.
I know, yeah, but we can't have all the good cards. I mean, overall, I think we've gotten good draws.
Yeah.
Even though we're only halfway through the deck.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Rufus would be very useful here because he would have been at 7 instead of 10. Wolf form? Yes, he did. Okay, so he could have gone North Sea into Germany, Irish Sea, English Channel, or Ionian. My guess is he went to 50.
Well, all we need to do now is place the hunters, obviously keep Godalming with Mina to do her hypnosis.
Yes.
And then I'll place my hunters.
Supply, and if he's lucky, he'll get a hired scouts or an ally, and we can immediately hit 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you that, if we can't move somewhere equidistant, I mean, speedy telegraph would be really useful here. In fact, I think that, on my strategy site someday, I'll say the best use of speedy telegraph is hold it in order to use it in conjunction with hypnosis, because especially in the end game, the gain of time with that is so significant. I'll supply with Godalming.
Right, let's. Okay.
Obviously, the second time through the deck, you draw all the crap cards.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's going to go down the drain. It's not a grow we want right now. Up to you what you want to do, whether you want to start moving to England or East, or one England, one East.
Well, to be fair, my movement is pretty much on point, and I've got a card that'll help us. So I'm tempted.
So maybe stay put and supply again.
Yes, exactly.
Because hired scouts would be really useful here.
Oh, the irony.
We should use him as a search. Now, search because we don't want to get rid of Sister Agatha. We're not going to need Rufus again, or we're unlikely to need Rufus again. So I would search 50, or maybe 55. It's up to you. I mean, he could have gone somewhere like 52 in England, or 30, or 7 in Germany.
12 or 9.
If I were him, I would have gone 50, but it's up to you.
Well, so here's the thing. We've got hypnosis on her, right?
Right, but it's more useful to figure out exactly where he is.
If he's gone North Sea and he's wolfed, he would have to be in 35 now if he's in the UK.
Yes.
Or he's done a wolf and just stayed where he is, which is the other option. But by doing that, it rules out that option if he is, and then hypnosis will identify exactly where he is. So
okay.
Because it's 6.5. I mean, we're going to find out what region he's in 2 turns anyway, so.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. So that's that ruled out there. And I think he... what does he have on the... Oh, yeah. Le Havre's off there as well, so... hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. See, this is... Oh, no. Here's a spanner for the works. It's probably... so, just think there. See if he went South Atlantic, North Sea, English Channel, and he's now wolf formed into nonce. Hoping that we're going to pass him again. So I think I'm going to go and just try this.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure he's in 50.
And I need to be saying that. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, if he is in front. Yeah.
Because I mean, if he is in Nantes, we'll find out in the next move. So I don't see any point in getting off the rail line to check.
Okay, here we go. This is it.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Okay. He's in 7. All right. I'm going to use the card on 30 right now, because he's in 7. You know, if he's in 30, we block him off. If he's in 16, we also can block him off.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, 16. Oh shit, he didn't go there. I think. Wait a minute. Let's think. I think he's in 16, and then maybe we do not want to block hit 16, but 51-21 or something like that. But then again, you could go 16 to establish that he's in 16 in order to.
Yeah.
That could help.
There's no point in putting it down on somewhere he isn't going to be. He can't be down there yet, so this will prove whether he landed and stayed in either Amsterdam, because again, he could be in Amsterdam.
Could be, yeah. So if you go 16, then you block off. Okay, he didn't. Oh, okay. Well then, all right. If he's in 27, we checkmated him. If he's in 2, then he's forced to go to 9 or hide, and I think we can get him.
Right.
Depending on what you guys have. Yeah. Okay, we established that he's in 2. Hide in 2 or go to 9.
Yeah. Brussels is off the
all right,
way.
Godalming, Godalming can get to 9. With the card, you get 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Well, there's a card I'm going to use tomorrow.
Do I have forewarned? Wait a minute. Do you want to give me forewarned in case Godalming needs it? I mean, if he goes to 9 and he plays Fog, then we might want to get rid of that.
That's okay, because I've got that covered with Seward.
But Godalming's going to go there first. Well, if forewarned has it, then... Well, the thing is, if he goes to 9, obviously Seward's turn. He's in 2. He's in Germany. He's got to be either hiding or going to 9. If I go to 9 and he plays Fog, then we can surround him.
It's okay. Let's keep our BP below 180, because I've got a card that I'm going to play tomorrow where all of us can get up to there, and you'll see what it is when I play it in the morning.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So don't worry.
But Mina can't. Mina's she is. Mina is delayed tonight, but she does not have. She has fast horses, which can only get her as far as 51, with a renewed vigor triple move, unless you give me oh shit. So give me SOE, then yeah, and renewed vigor, then yeah, she can get up there. Maybe we shouldn't be talking this much because we're kind of helping him.
No, you keep talking. It's fine. I'm not listening.
So the crucial thing is he does not have WF. Yes. Okay. If he goes to 9, and I can immediately use forewarned. You can take. I need the CC, but so if you just give me forewarned, then I think that I can deal with whatever he has there. Assuming both of your guys can get there. Can you get there? Does Van Helsing have a 2 train?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, good. And she's delayed. If he hides, then we block off the others and let him come to us. He does not have any vamps that can mature.
If he's in 9, if he has gone and he's in 9 now, the option
he's not in 9 now. I'm sorry, because we did the hypnosis. He was in Germany. 9 is in France.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that would be worrying. If he was in 9 now, he would have different options. But him being in 2 really limits his options.
Yeah. And let's see, 1.
Very, very lucky that we had that card, of course.
It was used.
Keep drawing it. It was I drew it in Marseille on one of my supplies, and when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, good. That's just what we needed."
Yeah, I heard that excitement in your voice, and I thought it's either Money Trail or something else. So that was good. Yeah.
You've I don't have a poker voice.
My screen's showing that it's Mina's turn. Has something happened here?
Don't know.
It says it's Mina's turn on my screen as well.
I think it's crashed. I think that Mina, because I have a gray. It's all gray. I'm going to this. I remember this happened once before, but I can't. Everyone is grayed out. Mina is delayed, but I'm going to exit the game and see what happens.
You rejoin first, and then we'll come back. That's fine.
Yeah, everyone is. I can send you a pic if this doesn't work, but everyone is grayed out. I cannot select Mina. It has glitches sometimes where Mina's turn does that sometimes. Like it doesn't advance from Mina to Dracula. I don't remember clicking anything odd. I thought it would just say Mina was delayed and it would then move on to Drac.
Well, whatever happens here at the end, I'd just like to say this has been a bloody good game. At least from my part, it's been incredibly tense. So, well played, both.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, you've played. It has been a very good game. You played very well. The 25 move was a good, very ballsy, and I like a ballsy player. Didn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, one can't always play the safe, cautious moves.
I think it'd be the sort of move I would never dare to do it in a 1v1, but the fact I was hearing a little bit of communication from you, and I was like, oh, maybe this might just work. So I don't normally make those sort of plays. They never end well, but on this occasion it did.
Okay, it worked. I clicked okay, now it's Drac's turn.
Good. We're back on track.
It went straight to Mina, and it said you spend the night becoming undelayed, just like it should have originally. I was thinking, is Drac taking time to think there, but...
Okay, yeah. Everyone seems to be okay. Okay, this could end one way or the other, but it seems not bad. That was a good pickup by you, Aircraft, about the hypnosis in Germany, because I would have missed that, and I thought, oh yeah, he's wolfed to 9, but you're right, yeah, he's landed and he's stayed, so good shout.
Thanks. many different things to keep in mind. It's very easy to miss things. This has been fun. I'll certainly be thinking about this on the hike tonight.
Okay. Oh, here we go. So, first of all, we do this. So I think for Gadamon, yeah, between your CC and fast, you can get up to that, can't you?
Oh, CC and normal move. I can't CC and fast. I can, because they're both technically special. Game that the camera is doing its thing. Okay. Do you want me to charge into Amsterdam? He could have double vamps.
Yeah, because you'll get backup. So. Okay. Anything you don't need and just there you go. Oh, I think I'm do a quick supply.
That SOE up there?
Yeah,
you don't want to risk the fast horses getting a bad roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick supply and try and get something better, and then I can just actually come straight up there with that.
But wait a minute. If you go straight up there, we could trade items if you wanted to do that instead. I don't want to reveal what I have, though.
My hand's okay. Is yours? Are you struggling for?
Not that good. It's not that good.
Right.
It's not like I'm bursting with power.
Right. No, to be fair, there's nothing in my hand I could trade you because without giving away. Yeah, I've not got 4. If I had 3 conventional weapons, I would do it, but yeah.
Okay.
So let's do this. Okay. All right, so it was the mob that was on the Amsterdam, so the hide one hasn't been used yet, which...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I held on to this.
I misplayed that. I should have waited for all of you to jump on mob, and then hopefully you'd use forewarned on the mob and then hit fog. I misplayed that.
Yeah, Warcraft, did you play forewarned just now?
Yes. It says waiting for you.
Yeah, no, I was just checking because it's come up saying, do I want to choose forewarned too? But I didn't want to I'm not going to select that because if you've chosen yours, we've already cancelled it.
We don't want to double it, yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered if you both bloody got it. Oh, god damn it.
Just throwing it for the sake of it.
Oh well, okay then. I feel less bad about my mess up then if it would have made a difference if you've both got bloody forewarned. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to do well to get out of this.
I wonder where did he land? Oh, no, see.
Funny that.
Hey, I don't see any point in supplying. I think I should get up to... Wait a minute. Can I get to Brussels? Yes, I can. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Well, instead of coming to Brussels, can you get to Cologne? Because then we can block off.
Oh, I can't get to Cologne. Sorry,
Right,
but
okay.
we can
That's
get to it there, so that the only place he can move is Cologne, and then we can all jump on him there. But yeah.
Just need to make sure he can't escape his bats. So.
Thing I. Wait a minute. No. I can get to Frankfurt now with that roll, so I think that might be the way to go instead. Go to Brussels.
Okay.
Wait a minute. How are you for anti-escapist bat stuff?
Well, we don't need to because Godalming's got a card that cancels it.
The issue is, what if Godalming is removed from the fight before he can play that card?
Well,
okay, so we will slow roll it here and then jump on him at wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get to Strasbourg, and then wherever he goes, I can get to him.
Okay, yeah.
So we play it real safe here because we do not want him escaping his bat. So do you have a card in your hand that can cancel escape his bat?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's try this open because I think we can win unless we make a mistake.
I mean,
Dowling has a holy circle, and I'm tempted not to play Lucy's Revenge, but instead, on round 3, each of us play. I'll play the holy circle. You play your anti-escape his bat card, and unless something bad happens, then, or we could use Lucy's Revenge as a backup. Now, just in case.
I would use both. I mean, why are we gonna? I mean,
the issue is if I play. Yeah. Okay. Because Lucy's Revenge, I think, works even if Godalming is removed from the fight.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. That's covered. We're okay for that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
This isn't over yet.
No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh. Oh, I knew that was coming. Ah, god damn it. Oh dear. Right, you see what I mean, Roscoe? We had this conversation the other night. See, look at the backgrounds for Godalming and Seward. They're not the same colour.
That's right. Yeah. So that wasn't. So my theory is incorrect. Yeah, it's not about the.
And I checked the final fight from what we played the other night, and then both hunter things were yellow. So white. So I don't know what that interact. It's cool, whatever it is, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Oh well.
Roscoe, if you do not have two anti-escape as bat items, two separate anti-escape as bat items, then I'm playing Holy Circle now, because otherwise he could get away by escape as bat.
Yeah. Okay then.
Play Holy Circle now then.
Well, no, because I've got.
I'm worried that if I don't play Holy Circle and you play an anti-escape as bat item, then he could escape his bat against me this turn, use up Lucy's revenge, and then escape his bat against Seward next turn when Seward does not have access to his anti-escape as bat item. And if he does that, then he escapes his bat before the Holy Circle can go off.
Right, okay, use. Yeah, you take us out of this then. That's a good shout.
Yeah. Little trying to, discuss the nuances of these situations. It's one of the reasons why one-on-ones can be good, because you don't have this discussion where you're revealing so much information because you don't want there to be a miscommunication where, oh, but I thought you were going to have another escape as bat.
Yeah.
Will your item play end the game if I do not take you out of the combat?
No, take me out with you.
I misplayed that. I forgot who had which character. I meant to target the one who didn't have Holy Circle. Oh dear. It's all unraveling.
Okay, I'm going to
that could
rest. There's no way he can go anywhere other than Cologne. And I'm now out of cards and items, so I think since you have the second forewarned, I'll hold back because I'm not going to be of any help in the next combat. Wait a minute.
Well, hang on
shit,
a moment.
I didn't realize that, shit, what was I thinking? I thought he could escape his bat in round 3. It's week 5. Never mind, it is what it is. I had no other weapons, so...
I'm just letting you have a chat. I'm just letting you chat. Do you want any of these?
No, because you have forewarned. If he plays his second fog in Cologne, I want to stay back.
Okay. He's already played both fogs. He played the one in Genoa and the one in Amsterdam.
Oh, well then yes, by all means. I'll take whatever you want, either the two on the right or the one in the middle left.
Let me see. I'll give you that one.
All right.
You can join the fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah, fair enough, mate.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not getting out of this one.
Because this is a day fight. Now this time I'm going to remember it. We don't have to worry about EAV.
No escape as bat, so don't worry. And bear in mind we've got Sister Agatha.
I'm certainly bearing
so he
her
couldn't
in
have
mind.
escaped. He could have. He just damaged himself anyway. So.
That's true, and I forgot about that. I remembered her with the possibility of fangs, but I forgot that she also damages in the event of escape.
Oh.
Very, very good that does not break the rifle. Yeah, I think we're in the clear here. I mean, in a way, Hypnosis was even better than Money Trail, because if we'd used Money Trail, then he could have gone to either UK or Germany. And
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and there are two different places he could have gone in UK, and so CG might have, been watered down because we would have had to maybe split it.
And I'm glad you told me your Hypnosis, because I wouldn't. If you'd used CG on Sophia, like you were saying, we would have just wasted
it. Yes, I think you saved me there, because I was thinking I would certainly have gone Baltica, because Baltica, is generally a more forgiving location to escape to than Germany, which kind of has that bottleneck in the southeast portion. And of course, England is risky with consecrated ground, so I would have certainly gone to Baltica. And I was thinking, in some situations, you want to use CG to narrow down preemptively, but you really, you may well have saved the game there. I sometimes try to outsmart myself with CG.
Oh, well, GG, guys. Very well played.
Gee, well played, my friend. That was some nice play on both parts there. That was a hell of a game.
It certainly was, and it was close at the end with week 4, and if you'd gone to Cologne, you would have gotten to 9. And if you'd had a rumor token on Madrid, then that could have easily made a huge difference, because we would have been, or like Cadiz, if you'd had 2 vampires there, you could have easily forced us to deal with it or given up all those points. I mean, if you'd had a reckless vamp with a rumor token on Cadiz, then you would have won the game by moving to Cologne there, even though we were. You would have instead been at 10, and moving to Cologne, even though you would have been about to get jumped, you would have been in a position where you would have won the game. So, yeah, I definitely like this variant with the rumor tokens. I do think that they can add things to the game and make things easier for Drac, because we have seen a lot of Hunter wins lately. Because, that was another one, I hate to say it, where we just had cards that Drac couldn't survive. We did get lucky with Hypnosis, although Money Trail would have done a lot of the same thing, and then CG, and then of course Renewed Vigor. And the odds of the Hunters at that point, because we'd gone through more than half the deck, so if we go through half the deck, then we have a 75% chance of having either Money Trail or Hypnosis. We have, and of course, if we had Speedy Telegraph, that would have worked out even better. But we were able to make do without it. But that, there was a 70 or 80% chance or so that we had Speedy Telegraph there. We didn't. But yeah, so reminded me somewhat of the one that Scot-sword. Well, mid game reminded me of the one where Scot-sword played, but in other respects it was very different. But yeah, Germany is not a forgiving place for Dracula to escape to, because the furthest area from the Hunters is Berlin, Leipzig, and that area is very vulnerable to a play of the card.
Well, yeah, but that's
it's also somewhat close to the center of the map. So with Baltica, you're far away from the Hunters. You can retreat to the Black Sea coast and hope that they don't get to you in time. So that's why I always like to go Baltica. But I think Germany was reasonable there, and I think you tried to psych us out by not going to the furthest, and you went to Amsterdam instead.
Well, my original plan was to go. Well, I wanted to go east, but I was like, that's maybe just too obvious. I'm just going to mix it up and go north. I wanted to originally go to the UK. I went to the English Channel, and I wanted to go into England one turn earlier. But then I was kind of thinking, can I survive in England long enough? If I can get to a port, maybe I can. I was going to survive there long enough to get into Irish Sea and then get back into North Atlantic again. That was my original plan. But as soon as I had... I don't know why I delayed it one more turn. Maybe because I thought, if I go to North Sea, then maybe if you do get a Money Trail, then you're not quite sure exactly which way I've gone. If I've gone to the UK, if I've gone into Germany.
That reminds me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to add this. if we'd had Money Trail and we'd used it when you were still in North Sea, then we could have checkmated you by playing the card and putting CG and HH tokens on all the ports there.
That is
true.
And
I think that would have reduced you to very, very low health.
Indeed, yeah. But then as soon as I heard the chat about the hypnosis and CG, I was thinking like, how can I get out of this? I don't know how. I couldn't.
Yeah, because we would have, if you'd gone England there, you would have gone
Manchester.
Like,
I would have done
Swansea, and then we would have used CG on Ireland to get ahead of you, and then we would have put the HH tokens in England to force you to Irish Sea or something like that.
I would have done exactly what Roscoe said. Like, I would have gone to North Sea, wolf form to Manchester, and just hope you don't have enough tokens to block me. Even if you did block me, I could then at least feed, so I wouldn't lose, the health and the trail and everything.
The problem with that is, if we have 2 HH tokens, then we place Manchester, London, and Liverpool, and then you're forced back to Edinburgh, where you're a bug in the bottle, because the main one is in Manchester.
True. But then, would you have used the main one on Manchester? Maybe.
Right.
Possibly. It's one of those. Or would you put it somewhere else to try and stop me going westward? Maybe it's just one of those things.
Or maybe guessed you were in Germany and used it there instead.
Yeah.
Problem is, you find ironically, the funny thing is, because Rufus Smith isn't in play, you tend to go further by sea because you're not getting damaged.
Punished.
When Rufus is in play, you'll maybe do 2-3 at the max because you don't want to take more than 6 damage. But when you get that, as soon as you go past the third ocean, you're then committed to that direction you're going in.
Yes.
And that's what you had. If you were in Ionian, you could only keep going that way. If you go north, you could only keep going that way. The only route that you potentially could have looked, and again, it would only probably delay it by a day, would be if you'd wolf formed to, can't remember if Seward was in there. If you'd wolf formed, you can get to Le Havre from, can you from Amsterdam?
No, Amsterdam is not. You can get to Brussels, but not Le Havre.
It's 2 away.
Yeah, you'd have been stuck there. So it was more trying to get aircraft off the idea of Sofia, because I thought it's a big risk. If you were there, we would have had you, but if you hadn't, you would have had to run a Germany. So it was good that we had. I mean, CG is just so powerful. So I think if you'd gone to the
especially
UK,
combined with either Money Trail or Hypnosis, because the key to making CG, like as Scot-sword was saying the other day, sometimes in the end game you have to use CG just to narrow down location, and in that situation it's not able to box Dracula in as well. So I've won a lot of games with like Money Trail plus CG or Hypnosis plus CG or Surprising Return or something plus CG. It is, and I think that's just something that often is just going to be it. I mean,
unless you're in the Baltica and you're up near Castle Dracula, and obviously Klausenberg and Galatz can't be used.
Right, but then even there, I mean, you put the big token on Bucharest, and I mean, the problem with that is I've seen so many Dracs get trapped there because there are so few movement options, and it's so easy to, unless it's the very end where Drac has a limited number of moves necessary to win, it's so easy to just end him there and beat him.
I think
that was a very good credit to you, Scot-sword. The 25 move was great, and again, I've done that in the past where you've caught me and won games on it. When you try and throw yourself into the middle of the hunters, assuming that they're going to go past you, is a very good way, because everyone rushes down to where they think he is, and you just sit there quietly and let him go past you. But it was a brave move, and it paid off for you at that stage. And then it was like, right, now you're in Spain. Mina and Godalming had no conventional weapons. The health was low. I'd jumped to Zagreb or whatever, and instead of, but in the space of a week, it had gone from out of the pram to actually, right, hang on, we've got a chance here winning this. So it's crazy, this game. I love it so much.
Yeah, I agree. And it does remind me of the other one where I had so much trouble finding him in the first week, and I'm thinking if this much can go against the hunters and they can still win, and it isn't all that close at the very end because they have certain cards, then maybe we need to bring the rumor tokens back. And we've done that partially. Still about bringing them fully back, because the issue is, are we comfortable with the game being that swingy, with Drac often getting, because as I said in Looking for Fury, if Drac really throws everything he's got into getting that first vamp with the rumor token matured, I think his odds. I mean, I don't remember who showed it to me, but like a smart move as Drac is you start somewhere like Bucharest, or no, you don't start in Bucharest. You move to Bucharest as your first move, and then you move, and then your second move is where you place the vamp with the rumor token, because that way, if they draw newspaper reports, it only reveals Bucharest. It doesn't reveal where he went after that. And if you went like Constanta and you guess that he's in Galatz, then okay, well you just moved away from him.
Yeah, and that's kind of why. So that's why at the beginning I threw down the spy. First, because I like spy. I was like, oh well, let's not throw down the. If you do find me, and I go into Le Havre, I know it's on a rail line. Yeah, I know Van Helsing was closed. But I was like, well, maybe this might be able to work. I think in retrospect, I was just going to say for the end game, I should have just thrown down double vampire and just tried to beat you just by attrition and just getting your health down. That was trying to psych out like, oh, do they have forewarned? Do they not? That was just. I think, after all the play around southern Italy and Spain, I was just exhausted. I was just like, let's just throw down fog. I need to build up my stamina for playing this, especially as Dracula. I don't know, I find it far more taxing as Dracula, because, especially when you get against, like, such skilled hunters as yourselves, like, there's a lot going on, and just the wrong move at the wrong time, and then you could pounce on me with 3, and, that could have been over by Wednesday of week, because you found me so quickly because of the Nantes snipe, which was very very good. That could have been over by middle of week 2, like easy, like absolute stomping. So, but yeah, I think in that situation, I had double reckless. I should have just gone for it and just said, well, if they're going to walk into me, let's just try and whittle them down. I've done that before. Where I beat you, Warecraft, where I got a double vampire and it worked. And I think it was against 2. Would it work against 4 hunters potentially? Who knows? But I should have just tried it. So that's probably a big mistake on my part. But
well, I think so. And another thing, I hear you, and I think that you're onto something there, because we have been seeing a lot of hunter wins. But I think that if we bringing the rumor tokens back in the mid game, I think that a crucial strategy for Drac is that double vamp with a rumor token on the first one, which really forces the hunters to deal with it somewhere out of the way, like Cadiz or Athens or somewhere in southern Italy, because I think that that's the kind of headache which for the hunters, which can potentially in the game for the Drac, because it's no use having all kinds of great. As you learned in your game, where I think the Czech player Andra beat you, you had both renewed vigors, but you weren't able to use them effectively because you only had 1 turn after he landed before you won the game.
Yeah, and there's just no too many things for you to check at that point. The game had got too far ahead in terms of points. I needed 1 day more, but I didn't have it because Rumor Token got matured at the beginning, and then Mina died. So, which in retrospect, Mina dying was far more crucial than the Rumor Token potentially.
I think 7 points are pretty important too.
Yeah, but then the fact that Mina was stuck in a hospital, having to supply up, couldn't actually go around and deal with encounters, meant then everybody else had to work.
Yeah, that's crucial when a hunter dies early, and that I think again is why, maybe a double vamp as an early move, like. It does. We've all been stuck on the idea, okay, the first move should be a vamp. Well, maybe, but like move, because this way you dodge the NR. Move, then place another vamp. No, move, place something that delays, like Saboteur. Then place a vamp, then Dark Call, then feed, then hide, and place a second vamp. And if they're both fighter vamps, then you actually want to get found early because you can place the rumor token, and that I'm kind of rambling here.
I think that there's also I know my argument. I don't know, maybe I'm not saying it's right, but also then the counter strategy would be use aristocrat, assuming you get them. Obviously, it depends on your hand of encounters, but like if you get aristocrats like I did there, I used them early, either to get points or just to delay the hunters, and then save the fighter vampires for later when combat is more likely. And you can use them to protect yourself, because with forewarned around, fog is very likely won't work, especially if it's on the right people at the right time.
And the double vamps are much harder to deal with, because escape route can only be block one of them, you have to fight the other, and then if you don't have escape route, then you are. It's not like Forewarned where one Forewarned and the fog, as long as it's on the first person, the fog doesn't affect anyone.
Yeah.
Escape route, you only affects one person. Everybody else moving in there is going to have to fight, and if they're both reckless, then you have multiple chances to get points from them.
And to whittle down the hunter's health for then the big fight.
Yeah.
And then one could just die to claws, and then that's all I needed. Yeah. So
that's
it's
tough to. It's all very easy to see in retrospect, but I think that double vamps early, as maybe in week 1, or double vamps later, are both quite strong. And I've been thinking like there's a handful of things that Drac that keep. Never mind. Never mind.
I think
you guys have something to say?
I think the double vamp in the first week, I wouldn't look at doing purely because if the hunter dies, Drac gets minimal points for it, and then they recover while there's a lot of deck and the cards are still there. Double vamping in the last week, if you've got reckless vamps, double vamp.
I can get you the points you need to win.
Got the points for the fangs, but if you kill one vamp, you get 4 points. So you could kill one hunter and get a bite and win the game before you even have to worry about getting to Dracula. In the first week, you're wasting, again, because the hide vamp is going to do one bit of damage, then you dodge them and you never go back to them. So I would always keep mine until.
I'm inclined to agree with that. I always try and get bodyguards.
I always try and get bodyguards matured because
that can really help you in combat because Well,
that's it. If you've got 2 hunters like like you had with Mina and Godalming, if you've got 2 hunters with no conventional weapons, they're both delayed.
Yeah.
Really? And 4 damage straight off the bat.
No. I thought that it only affected one hunter.
No. During the battle, it's a case of because it's not a search.
Let me look this up. I can look this up in the library now. It says I'm pretty sure that Sagani Bodyguards is only usable against one hunter. Library.
This is for the using as an ally, not as a search.
Effect for Sagani Bodyguards. Face card face up in play area. At dawn or dusk before a fight with Dracula, you may choose a hunter on your current location. Resolve the above effect against that hunter.
All right.
Okay. It can only target one hunter, even if matured.
But still, that if you're gonna definitely target a hunter that doesn't have conventional weapons, that's a lot. That's half their. If it's someone like Mina, that's half health.
They can't heal at night. Yeah.
That could be. Yeah. That's really tough.
It's then revealed the hunter's hand, they don't have a conventional weapon, so when you fight them, you're only up against garlic or heavy host.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, I think that I wish I'd seen this sooner. I probably would have won more games as Drac, but place something as your first encounter that is not a vamp. Sagani Bodyguards, Hoax, maybe Saboteur or Fog or Bats. Delay, like if you start adjacent to Rome, then you place the encounter in Rome, and then you place the one you really want to mature, Vamp or the Hoax, in like Naples or Bari, and then that way they have to guess. They don't know which one it's in, or conceivably it's in Florence if you went north. So because I wish I'd seen that sooner. That the way it's so important for the hunters to know exactly where they need to go. And the fact that newspaper reports only reveals one space, just have something that in case they don't get newspaper reports and it does mature, make it something that is useful if it matures, but then you're more likely to mature the one after it. Because that one is not revealed by NR, although of course it could be. And of course there are games like this where we got lucky and we found Dracula early. Yeah, because getting... Never mind. But yeah.
I'll just say
that was a good game.
The last word from me, just before I stop the recording, we can carry on with this afterwards if need be. But well done for checking Saragossa, because I was just sitting there, you're like, maybe we'll just walk past it, and I was just like,
that was crucial.
Yeah,
that was one where I was the one who was giving the advice that was essential. And then the rumors, we do make a good team, Roscoe. I think we seem to both be on the ball when it matters. With one of us is on the ball when it matters.
Yeah.
I think in retrospect, the idea of using CG against Sophia was with hypnosis in hand was idiotic. because we knew we could establish where he was. It wasn't like we needed CG to either establish where he was after he landed or before he landed.
But that's what you get when you're a team, when you've got somebody else as hunters, you've got to have that balance where you can say to the other one, no, listen, stop, don't do that because of this reason. When you get hunters that are too polite with each other, it's like, well, I don't know, what do you think? Well, it's like, oh, Jesus, get on with it. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. You've got to do it where, as you say, and you see how it works, because one person's got their thought of it's there, and the other person could be looking at it from their view. And that's why it makes it, I mean, a hunter's tag team just takes the pressure off, because you're looking out your two, but the other side of the brain that would be looking after the other two for your normal 4 players, you're actually seeing for me, I'm seeing a different game, because it's like, well, actually, they could have done this, whereas when you're playing it, you've got to think of all 4 hunters. It's like you can't see the forest for the trees, because I've got to make sure all my hunters are lined up, and Drac could be just going past me, but you've always got, when I'm playing, your partner can see the map, and when they're playing, you can see it. So it does make it, I think, harder for Drac when you've got a tag team of hunters against them. Which I love. I mean, again, that's why I like Drac. I like playing as Drac. I like the mental challenge, because you are up against 4, regardless if it's one hunter or one player. You're up against 4 of them, and it's finding the way to get around it and various things. But I'll let you do your outro, Scot-sword. I need to shoot off anyway, but I'll let you do the outro. Thank you for letting us play on your channel. It was a fantastic game, and I look forward to watching it when it comes out.
I have to wait a little while, but it'll definitely be a tuber for sure. So yeah, well, thank you two for the 2v1 and for allowing me to record. It was a really good game, and hopefully we can do a 2v1 rematch very soon.
A couple points. Feel free to cut out the bit at the end where we were talking, because I think that listeners probably are not going to be all that interested in all the analysis. It's possible that certain bits of it might be worth including, but not all of it. Also, when are school holidays starting? When are you going to be taking your hiatus?
Reasonably soon, but the problem is I'm going to be not available for quite a long time. So yeah, that's why. That's kind of important for YouTube as well. Like for people on YouTube, a lot of the games you'll realize I'm recording them within a very small space of time, but I'm only releasing them weekly because I know over the summer my availability is going to be
because you're going to have a break where you're not adding new games.
Exactly. I want people to have something to look forward to every week. If I get extra recordings, then I'll release one in midweek. But that's the reason why. So it's not I'm doing this deliberately. I'm doing it deliberately, but it's not to annoy people. Like, why is he uploading this game that happened 2 months ago? It's because I want, something regular so people can look forward to, rather than having them all at once and then nothing for 3 months. So yeah.
Right, I agree. Speaking of uploading, Quincy uploaded his game against Errol, in which he used CG to win, and he said that he did a lot of wicked laughing in that one as hunters.
Oh, I haven't checked it out yet, so I'm gonna have to.
Me neither. I just saw the notice that it was uploaded during this game.
Oh, I see. Well, that's definitely going to be my watching anyway. Well, I'll stop the recording here, and we can chat afterwards. Take care, everybody, and see you in the next video very soon.